Atma Namaste, everyone. To all who are watching all over the world, Atma Namaste. Before we start, let us ask for divine blessing. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my beloved and respected teacher, Master Chok Hok Sui, Lord Mahaguju Meiling, also known as Guru Padma Sambhava, to Buddha Kuan Yin, to the Lord Christ, to Buddha Sakyamuni, and all the high beings, we thank you for divine light, divine love, divine guidance, help, healing, and protection. Thank you for blessing us with right thoughts, right speech, and right action, that we may be of service to all. We thank you in full faith. So it is. All right. So welcome to this full moon lecture and meditation. As always, we want to impart a certain amount of spiritual knowledge so that even though you're just coming in for a meditation, there is advancement in spiritual knowledge. Now, let me give you a little background. Many years ago, I was in St. Louis teaching a class, and I remember one particular night, we were in this room, and normally I don't feel anything, as most of you know, I'm practically numb. It was really weird, just relaxing, not doing anything. And there was a vision. You think it's a vision, but it's so real, you think either you're hallucinating or, well, I know what it was. So I saw this light, and it looked like a person with a headgear. When you watch a football game, a baseball game, you have these spotlights. So it looked like the headgear was made of spotlights that are golden or yellow. And then on the chest was also a plate that was golden with spotlights. It is the weirdest thing. I go, oh, what is this? But at the same time, it felt like there was so much energy that I had to give reverence. Okay? Now, this was also seen not just by me, but also another person. This was in St. Louis. Anyway, make a long story short, there was a certain information that was imparted, and I didn't think much of it, so I just went home and wrote it down, and hopefully one day it'll mean something. This is long time ago. Anyway, later on, when Master Cho shared who his teacher is, then the image we're going to show you, which is the one that is most common, not common, claimed to be most authentic, is actually Guru Padma Sambhava with a gold plate with jewels in this one. And I had no clue what I was seeing. So it's just when the teacher described it, and I saw it on the internet, I go, wow, that's what I saw. I didn't see the face because it's just like trying to look at the sun. Okay? So years go by, and then somehow it felt a pull to study more about the great teacher. So last May, just to kind of speed up the whole process, last May we were in Bhutan. As you will see here on my background, this is Tiger's Nest. And in that, if you go into that staircase, you go down that cave, or in that room, there's actually a doorway to a cave where Guru Padma Sambhava went from Tibet to Bhutan and did many years of meditation. And the energy is fantastic. You you go in, you sit there, it's just like, it's hard to describe. You feel blissful. There's a strength, but it's not stressful. You know what I mean? Sometimes when things are strong, it feels like you're being shaken. This one just feels strong, like that. And it's very still at the same time. So when we were there, I was guided to chant the Vajra Guru mantra. Anyway, tonight we're going to go through it a little more in detail. I know a lot of you have studied about it, the ones who are watching. This information I'm sharing with you was partially what came into me in meditation. All right? So the Vajra Guru mantra, there's two versions. The one on top is the Sanskrit version. Om Ahum Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi Hum. Below is the Tibetan version. Om Ahung Bendra Guru Pema Siddhi Hum. So we'll break it down and study it. Om Ahum Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi Hum. Now, if you search the mantra, there are many, many different interpretations. We use the one that is most applicable to our spiritual practice. All right? We're not saying that this is the only one, but this is the one, based on the way we're taught by Master Cho, is the most direct, simple, and immediately usable. Isn't that pretty much what we do in pranic healing and Arhatic yoga? There's a lot of great spiritual teachings out there, but we've always been trained by the teacher to do what? Take something that is useful, practical, yes? All right. So Om Ahom essentially is describing Om, the body, Ah, speech, and the mind. So when the mantra is being chanted, Om Ahom, it's trying to integrate the body, the speech, and the mind. Now, some of you remember when Master Cho is teaching about Zoroastrian tradition, they only have 3 simple laws. What are they? Right thoughts, right speech, right action. All right? So thoughts is the mind, speech is speech. What does the body got to do with action? How do you move? With your body. Yes? Okay. Next one. Vajra Guru. So, Guru Padmasambhava was known as Guru Rinpoche. Precious teacher, precious master. Now, the word Vajra could mean, okay, let me back up. Vajra could mean thunderbolt or diamond. Is a diamond precious? Yes. So, basically, diamond teacher. That's that. Okay? So, actually, the story I was sharing with you a few minutes ago, this is what I saw, but I did not see a face. It's just like looking to a sun, and the spotlights of gold above and below was what struck me. Then many years later, I realized, oh, that's what I saw. I mean, you talk about somebody who doesn't see anything, doesn't feel anything. For that to happen, oh, wow, it's earth-shattering. Okay? So Guru Padmasambhava, as most of you have studied, if you read the book Om Mani Padme Hum by Master Cho, means what? The teacher born of the lotus flower. All right. Now, of course, he is the teacher of our beloved teacher, Grandmaster Chua Kok Sui. Let's keep going. So when you say Vajra, this is in Sikkim. And help me out. Is this northeast India? Is that correct? Northeast India. You will notice that on the hand, he is holding a medal. That's called the Vajra. Now, interestingly enough, let me share something with you. When I went to India one time, Master Cho was just coming back from some tour. I just met him in the hotel, and I was given an image of this, like a postcard of this statue. And he said, scan it. Well, of course, lots of energy. Then he said, basically, he was following the footsteps of his teacher, that's one. And there's certain statues, if you will, that can only be consecrated by a qualified disciple. Okay? For example, anybody can have statues of the Lord Buddha, Lord Jesus. You can have statues left and right. But to actually pull that spiritual force down, so it is a living conduit of spiritual energy, you need somebody who is qualified, either in this lifetime or a student from a previous lifetime that has been given that authority to do so. So he was describing that this statue here, was consecrated, but it had to be personally consecrated by him. So that's your little extra info. All right. Anyway, let's keep going. So the Vajra is that metal piece there. In Sanskrit, it's Vajra. In Tibetan, it's called Dorje. All right? It means thunderbolt or diamond. Now, if you notice, sometimes when you watch a Tibetan monk go to a ritual, the Tibetan monk will have a bell and one of these in the hand. Yes? So, you see these things, you go, oh, that's interesting. But until the teacher explains it, it's just like, okay, that's another ritual. It's just like if you're Roman Catholic, you see all these rituals that are happening in a mass until the teacher explains it to you. It's basically a ritual based on that particular tradition. For example, if you remember, if you're Roman Catholic, there's the giving of the host. Yes, the wafer. All right. So being in the Philippines, born in the Philippines and growing up there, we were Catholic. So we went to the motions. You go to confession. You go this and that. Not until I got to the pranic healing, then Master Cho explained, look, it's packed with lots of energy. That's why if you look at the back of the Advanced Pranic Healing book, it says Eucharistic healing. Who remembers that? Right? So many, many years ago, I remember we went to church, and my wife had a bad cold. Actually, she could barely breathe. And at that time, we were not in a Catholic church. We were in a Protestant non-denominational church where they don't give the wafer, but they actually have a piece of bread that they pass around. How many remember that? You take a piece, right? Like that. So she could barely breathe. Go, hey, remember Advanced Pranic Healing? So as soon as you get the food, I get the bread, make yourself super receptive because this is packed with spiritual energy. You guys remember that from Advanced Pranic Healing? All right. So she did it. I kid you not. She walking with a cold. She walked out without. I was going, are you serious? She goes, I can breathe. My point is, things like this, in that tradition, without the teacher explaining the energetic aspect of it, the ritual is just there. So when one of the receipts in the Philippines, he was describing to us, in the Tibetan tradition, the purpose of the bell is for cleansing. For what? For cleansing. So before the ritual starts, the ceremony starts, the Lama will ring the bell first. So if you're very receptive, the energy, the sound actually carries a certain frequency. It goes through your chakras. As it goes through chakras, it disintegrates. Clear? It disintegrates a lot of dirty energy and blockages. And then, when the Lamas are using this vajra, or this dorje, mass amounts of, a lot of times electric violet or other colors are shooting through it. One of the reasons why it's called a thunderbolt, if you have a clever look, it looks like lightning going back and forth. In the Greek tradition, you have Zeus. How do you say it in Greek? Huh? Zeus. You have to have the Greek guy say it right. Anyway, thunderbolt. Yes? All right. So when he cleans the room and he does this doje, lightning bolts or electric violet or even higher goes through. So if you're super, super receptive, you get a mass amounts of spiritual current flowing through you. So this is the vajra. Now, another thing about this vajra is something like this. If you take a look, the circle is on top and also at the bottom. You see it? And you also notice a point on top and a point on the bottom. All right, let's put it all together. A lot of you remember, you were taught by the teacher that if you want to wear a pendant, a good pendant to wear is a six-pointed star. Who remembers that? Okay, why a six-pointed star? You have the triangle pointing up is for the energy to go which direction? Energy from the lower chakras go up to the higher chakras. You have the triangle pointing down to bring the divine energy downwards. Yes? So if you have the two triangles connected, it's basically to balance the flow of energy going up and down. That's the Tibetan version. You see, the vajra is basically almost like two triangles. Just like some of you wear a crystal that's double terminated. Who knows what I'm talking about? How come you have 2 points? Same thing for the energy to move up and down. So that's the effect of doje by itself, or a vajra. Let's keep going. So remember, the mantra says, Om Ahum, which is what? Body, speech, and mind. Om Ahum Vajra. We talk about the Vajra. Guru, I think, is the easiest one to understand. Guru is teacher. Now, I remember some of you have studied under Master Hector. If you have a chance, go study under him. The guy's a genius. So he would study the old traditions, the different teachings, and one day we were talking, he says, in India, normally most people say guru is dispeller of darkness, yes? But it also means weighty, like weight, or some people almost think it's being pregnant. Pregnant with light. Pregnant with what? With light. Have mass amounts of light, spiritual light. So they're pregnant with so much light, they can't wait to give birth and give it to you. So this part, when I say guru, it's not just a teacher, but somebody who's packed with so much spiritual light. So Om Ahum, Vajra, Guru. Next one, Padma. I think most of you know Om Mani Padme Hum, Padma, yes, means what? Lotus flower. And then you have Siddhi. Now most people, when you say Siddhi, they talk about spiritual powers. Who knows what I'm talking about? Yeah, they say, oh, when you do meditation, you do spiritual practice, you develop the Siddhis. Now, if you study further, Siddhi could also mean attainment. I was talking to Chandan earlier. You better talk to him when you want to know about Sanskrit. I was talking about like the Lord Buddha. He was Prince Siddhartha. So Prince Siddhartha, you see the word Siddhi, one who has attained. Okay? How are we doing so far up to here? We're trying to break it down to understand. Just like, you remember when Master Cho wrote the book, Om Mani Padme Hum? Break it down to be able to understand it. And the last part is Hum. So be it. How are we doing so far? Okay, now, here's the interesting part. Normally, when you look at a mantra, you think it's linear. This word is like this, says this, then it's continuously like that. Not all the time. For example, as we say, you have a red car. Red is the adjective, car is the noun. Is my English right? Is that right? Okay. How do you say it in Spanish? Huh? Carro rojo. How do you say car? Carro. Rojo is red, yeah? So you notice you're saying the red, that you're saying the adjective after. So in the same thing, when you look at mantras, a lot of times we have a tendency to look at it that it's linear. This one is like this is this. That's not always the case. Interestingly enough, the Vajra Guru mantra is exactly that. It's not in a straight line. So if you want to understand it, you have to understand it individually and see how the whole thing fits together. So, Om Ahum Vajra is one phrase. See, most of the time when you read, you go, oh, Vajra Guru, that means diamond or thunderbolt teacher. But in reality, if you study it, Om Ahum Vajra is one phrase. So Om Ahum is what? Body, speech, mind. Vajras. If you study Vajrayana, you see you have a Hinayana Buddhism, which is the lesser vehicle. You guys remember this in inner Buddhism. Hinayana is where they study the words of the Lord Buddha and take it literally. It's very similar to in the Christian tradition. You have fundamental Christian tradition where you take the Bible and read it what? Literally, yes? So that is the Hinayana tradition. Then you have Mahayana. Maha means great. So Mahayana is where they take the teaching of the Lord Buddha and go into the deeper aspects of it, the higher truth, rather than just taking the literal teachings. Then part of that too, there's an offshoot of what's called Vajrayana. So Vajrayana, yana means way or path or vehicle. So you have the smaller vehicle, the big vehicle, and you have the diamond, the thunderbolt vehicle. That's when the more esoteric or deeper teachings are being given. All right? So one of the teachings is called the three vajras or the three jewels. Basically what they're saying is your body, your speech, and your mind, once it is purified, it is so pure and so strong, it's like a diamond. And you could cut through anything. So Om Ahum Vajra is one phrase. Guru Padma, okay, finish the sentence. Guru Padma Sambhava. Ooh, ding. See, we have a tendency to think, oh, the Vajra Guru is actually together. But in reality, it's separate. So Om Ahum Vajra is one. Guru Padma is describing the great teacher, Guru Padma Sambhava. Yes? What's left? Siddhi Hum. So Siddhi is literally spiritual attainment. Hum is so be it. So let's put the whole thing together. All right. So just as a review, Om Ahum Vajra is the first phrase, correct? Second phrase, Guru Padma. Siddhi, and then Hum. If you were to kind of put it together, essentially, you're invoking the great precious teacher, Guru Padmasambhava, to help you purify your thoughts, your words, and your actions into like a diamond. Yes? So you will be able to attain spiritual enlightenment. That's the mantra. Mind-boggling, isn't it? You know where that, how that meaning just came to me a few hours ago. I've been studying this thing. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think, and then ding, the whole thing came together. So the more longer version is, O precious Guru Padmasambhava, grant me supreme illumination through the union of the three vajras of right speech, right thoughts, and right action with my spiritual self. Okay? Now, it's something like this. The meaning is there. The mantra also has its vibration. For example, when you finish writing, just open your palms. You'll notice in the Tibetan tradition, oftentimes the monks chant at a very low pitch. Om Mani Padme Hum. Yeah? Okay. That has two purposes. Purpose number one, if you're doing a lot of meditation and silence, sometimes you space out as you chant very low. It activates your lower chakras. Yeah? Okay. Then if you're soprano, no. So when you raise the pitch, it activates the upper chakras. That's why if some of you have been studying with us, you'll notice the pitch, right? Om, Om, and you keep going higher, the upper chakras are being stimulated and the energy goes up. So, we'll let you experience two versions and let's see what happens. The ones who are listening, just make sure you're sitting down, not standing up, or otherwise somebody might have to pick you up from the floor. Okay, put your hand like this. Okay, so after this, we'll do the full moon meditation. All right, let's give it a try. Okay, open your palms first. Let's ask for divine blessing. We have to do this with great, great reverence to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, to our beloved and respected teacher, Master Chua Sui, Lord Mahaguruji Mailing, also known as Guru Padmasambhava, Guru Rinpoche, Padmakara, many, many great names. Buddha Kuan Yin, Buddha Sakyamuni, Lord Christ, and all the high beings. Thank you for divine light, divine love, guidance, help, healing, and divine protection. Thank you for illumination. Thank you for this great, great opportunity to learn, but more importantly, to learn and be of service to all. We thank you in full faith. So be it. Okay, just keep your eyes closed. Be super, super receptive. I'm only a mouthpiece of the teacher. Om Ahum Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi Hum. 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 Be still, be aware. be aware of your crown. Be aware of a few inches above your crown. Imagine a beautiful golden point of light and stay there. We invoke the great blessings of Guru Padmasambhava. Om Ahom Vajra Guru Padmasiri Hum. Om Ahom Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi 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 Hum. There are 12 syllables in this mantra. Just be still, be super receptive. Om Hum Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi stillness and awareness. Maintain your state of oneness. We will do the great invocation. Be aware of your Ajna chakra and your hands. Have your hands facing forward. Imagine the earth in front of you. Be aware of your Ajna. That's all. Chant Om 3 times. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your Ajna. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person and every being. Let light descend on earth. Be aware of your forehead. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person and every being. May the great messenger of God return to earth. Let love descend throughout the entire earth. Now be aware of your crown. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the wills of every person and every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Beware of your Ajna, let light, be aware of your forehead, love, be aware of your crown, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Again, be aware of your Ajna, let light, be aware of your forehead, love, your crown, and power restore the divine plan on earth. So be it. Just be still, let the energy flow through. Be aware of your Ajna, your forehead, and your crown as we go through the great invocation again. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person and every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person and every being. Let love descend on earth. May the great messenger of God return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the wills of every person and every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters know and serve. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out. May it seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. So be it. So be it. So be it. This time, repeat after me. Be aware of your Ajna first. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person and every being. Let light descend throughout the entire earth. Now be aware of your forehead. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person and every being. May the great messenger of God return to earth. Let love descend throughout the entire earth. bear every crown. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of every person and every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend throughout the entire earth. From the center which we call the human race and all the races on earth, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, and so it is. Om. Amen. Amin. And so it is. Let's chant Om 3 times to seal it. Take a deep breath. Om. Now lower your hands. Just be still. Just be still. Om. Aum. Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi Hum. Salutations to Guru Padma Sambhava Mahaguji Mailing. Thank you for helping us purify our minds, our speech, and our actions, that we may attain spiritual enlightenment. We thank you. Om. Aum. Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi Hum. Om. Aum. Vajra Guru Padma Siddhi Hum. Let go. Home. Let go. Gently, slowly come back to your body. Gently move your fingers, Move your toes. Gently and slowly come back to your body now. You guys okay? You want to raise your hands? First, visualize the people you love. Bless them with golden light. You know, your loved ones, your family, your friends. May all of them be blessed with good health, happiness, prosperity, and spirituality. So be it. Bless the city you live in. Bless your job. Bless your career with beautiful golden light. May all be blessed. So be it. Now aim your hands down if you like, just to help you ground faster. Be aware of your feet, your hands, and the base of your spine. Imagine beautiful golden light pouring down to the earth below us. Repeat after me. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it, so be it, and so it is. All right. As we always do in full moon meditations, it's a great time to charge up all your projects, your goals, aspirations. The ones who already took Rishakti, you know what to do. The ones who haven't, they have no clue what the heck I'm talking about. All you have to do is think of the projects you want to be successful in your life. Anything from goals in life for finances, relationship, health. What else there? I think it's everything, right? Okay, you visualize it or put it in front of you. You know, it's just like you're under a big waterfall of energy. You're just basically aiming the hose. You guys ready? All right, just have it in front of you. Raise your hands. Repeat after me. We are one. We are one. We are one with God. We are one with all. So be it. Okay, just visualize all your projects doing well, succeeding, improving, flooded with beautiful golden light. Ask for God's blessings. Just filled with beautiful golden light. Come on, smile. The edges of your lips go up. Hello. Come on, really smile. So if you really smile, even your eyes go up on the sides, you look Chinese. Come on, smile. Come on, give it some happy energy. Repeat after me. With God's blessing, so be it. So be it. So it is. Okay. Now, the ones who already took Shakti, you know what to do with your technique. And since not everybody who's watching this have taken the class, they should all take it. Duh. So you will just use the technique that you've learned. How do you feel? You good? All right, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my beloved and respected teacher, Master Tuakok Sui, Lord Mahaguji Mailing, Guru Padmasambhava, and all the high beings, we thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for divine guidance, help, and protection. Thank you for blessing us with a loving heart, an intelligent mind, and a powerful will that we may be of service to others. We thank you in full faith. So be it. All right. How do you feel? To all who are watching, we are here in our Hatha Yoga retreat. They're going to zoom out with the camera and just pan. You guys can just turn around and say namaste or make a funny face, whatever you want. Okay. Come on, you want to look civilized, you know? Okay, to all who are watching, God and teachers' blessing be with you. Everybody just greet all of them. Atma, namaste to all of you. Okay, good night. Bye. Yeah, yeah.